Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Malts and Meeples. Actually, let me adjust. Sorry, that's real shaky. Poor planning on my behalf. Welcome back as I play some fishing lessons. This is a button shy pocket game, and I have my old fashioned. If I was fishing summer, I'd probably be more apt to have a beer, but old fashioned will do. It is fall. After all, not summer. So, I'm going to be tackling fishing lessons for the first time here. Now let's see how it goes. Oh, it's been doing this. You should have been able to see my hand go through there, so give me 1 second to deactivate, then reactivate. Don't know why. Just is not enjoying keeping a consistent connection to that one camera. Probably need to restart the computer. It's the big thing. So we'll see. I might have to just do that a couple times throughout the process. So this is a game of fishing, taking the lessons that we've learned from grandfather and fishing. So, what we're trying to do is get this goal: 3 T-fish, 2 C-fish. I'm assuming there's some reason for the different types of fish, stuff like that. But let's see what we got here. So I'm going to have these lessons. These lessons will be played out in a row, kind of like this, and you will activate them left to right. You do the top part, the bottom part, top part, bottom part. I believe. Actually, let me double check that one thing. Top to bottom. If it can't be resolved, you ignore it. So this is an interesting setup. So let's say, well, I'm going to play out one of those first. My goal is to find T and C fish. Let's put this one out in my line first. I activate, I can do either one. So I'm going to do there. And because now I've already picked that I've started off to this side, I flip that one. So we have 2 T's and 1 C. And then I can move 2. Then I draw another card. And I'm going to put that one in there. We're going to flip going this way this time. So we're at 2 C's. And I'll move 2. Then I will flip. I got a B and an S, bluegill, and silver carp. So C is catfish, T is tilapia. It seems like trout would make more sense there. And we're playing on easy. So we're checking after we resolve each one of these cards. I draw another one. That's flipping 3, huh? You know what? We're going to leave this one here. That one there. Let's go. Trying to think where I'm going to end up. I'm going to end up here. So we'll do this one. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Well, first off, I will flip 2. So I'm going to flip 2 here. And I believe checking the goals here, the exact number, if it does not contribute to the goal, it must be face down. So then I move 2. To flip this one face down, that's a shame. Then I can swap 2 face down cards, and I must. So like right now, I need to get these 2 face down. So I'll do that by flipping this one face up and that one face down. So I'm still at 2 T's. I have 3 C's, but I only need 2 C's. So now I can consider my options here. I have a move 3. Oh, nice. I now want to flip this one if I can. Alright, so let's say we're playing on easy this time. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And on easy mode, it allows me to flip this one. Because you see, if I do it this way, go 1, 2 out from where I am. Flip that one up. And then I go 1 over to this side. I flip this one down. Oh, I'm still not there yet, though, because because I have an extra catfish out here. I have to flip one more of these really to make it work. So I would have replaced this card. I forgot that I can do the replacement card because now I can flip the one underneath me, but that doesn't do me any good because I need to flip one of these face down. So maybe I actually would have left that in there. So I've done that flip. I'll flip these 2, then move 2. Flip that one face down. I can't do the swap of 2. And then I can flip to either direction. And then move 1 or 3. I'll move 1. So I have my 2 catfish. I'm trying to get these 2 face down. If I'm trying to do that, then I most likely want to take this one out. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to discard it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to move up to 3, 1, 2. I'm only going to move 2. I don't flip this one. I flip this one, which I need, but then I flip these 2 that I don't need. Now that I've completed this one over here, I flip 2, and if I had a second one over here, I do that, then I can move 2. Now, because I'm on easy mode, that ends the game. I have completed the objective. I have 3 T's and 2 C's available. So we're going to track that in the app. And we need fishing lessons. Let's see. There's really no score on this. It's just win or lose. So I got my first win. Now, I mean, there's not many cards in here. So I can just grab everything and shuffle up and play again. I need to remember to check my hands to make sure that I can see them moving. So now we have different ones out here that we can do. So on face-up cards, we need 2 B's, 2 C's, 2 T's. On face-up cards, let's go with the 4 S's. That's our goal. I want to see. I don't know that I got... thought I was supposed to get the expansion for this, but I definitely do not see it anywhere, which is okay. I don't know that I really need an expansion for this game. I did get this one as well, Royal Limited. I haven't learned the rules to that one yet. So what you do, shuffle up, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what I'm supposed to be over. 5, 6, 7. Because you always start in the middle of the lake, though there is a variant where you start on the far left side and you have to end up here to win the game. So now we're going to try it on... I might try it on easy again. I feel like I was figuring out some of that still. Medium is check once each turn after activating and resolving all the lessons. Or hard is doing it when the way you lose is you run out of lesson cards. So when you have finished your final turn, you verify whether or not you have won. So let's start on easy. I draw my 3 lessons. Looking for 4 S's, so I need to know where they are. Let's start here. I'll flip 2. There's 1 S, 2 S's. Then I move 2. We're going to put this one in line because I'm going to flip these 2. 1, 2. I didn't get it. I moved 2. I'm going to move over here. I'm going to flip this one. All right. So now, and then I swap 2 face down cards. I have my 4 S's face up. I want to leave this one here, actually. So I'm going to leave that there. It doesn't matter which one I put in, because this... Ooh, no, it does matter. Because I have to end the action with it right. So... So let's see, I know now which ones I need to keep face up. Got to make sure I keep these face up. Got to get that one face down. So I can do that moving... Oh, never mind. This is still... It doesn't matter. So I'm going to flip using this one. I'll flip 2 off that side. Off the far edge. There's nothing to flip there. I move 2. Then I flip the one that's underneath me. And I swapped 2 face down ones. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4 S's. No scores. There we go. Set as default, so I don't have to remember that. And I got the win. And let's... I mean, you saw how fast that went. What this says, 15 minutes? That was 15 seconds, basically. I was just lucky. I flipped exactly what I needed to from the start there. So let's shuffle up and let's play again. We've done these 2 on S's and T's, so we haven't done that one yet. Let's do this one. Arya, the daughter. All cards face up. So she is just trying to catch everything. This is going to be a good challenge, no matter what, even on easy. Because ending up with everything face up is going to require a good amount of planning. Shuffle the lessons. Draw my 3. I really like to give me this one. I actually like that one a lot. Especially to start out something like this. So I don't have to pay attention to the fish on here. I just have to make sure that I keep everything face up. Well, let's see what we have here. We're going to actually drop that one in, because now I'm in a tricky spot, actually. Flip those two. Then I can move 2. I'll move there. I can move 1. I'll do that. I'll flip that. So let's see, if I move 3, 1, 2, 3, I'd flip these 2. Or these 2. Let's do that. We're going to swap out this one here. So that goes into the discard. I move 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I can flip this one and this one. The reason for that, now I can move 1 or 2. 1, 2. And I can flip adjacent to me. I'll flip there. Then I'm going to put this one in, because my plan here, just realized I have to do the move 3. So 1, 2, can't move further that direction. I go off the board. I'll use this half, flip that, done there. Now I can move and then flip over here. And then I wouldn't have actually wanted to have played this one if I was going with the finish everything off. Though I don't know that I could have won this round otherwise. So, got another win. So far, so good. That went a whole lot better than I thought it might. So, honestly, it might be a short stream today. This is a small, little fishing-themed game. Initial impressions. Let's pop up and talk about those. So, initial impressions on this are, it's fun and it's fine. I like the puzzle. I like the programming. So, like, there's little quotes on the bottom here too, which I think are cute. But it's definitely a situation where, I don't know, I would say gameplay wise, this again fits into the nice, fast solo games. Light on rules, big on replayability? Yeah, probably. And I think there are some things that would make it more difficult. Honestly, I think that easy and medium are kind of the reasonable ways to play. So, easy, checking after every card. Medium, checking after every turn. Hard is checking at the end of the game to see if you get it. I think hard would be very, very, very hard. And probably not that fun. I think medium is probably the sweet spot for this game, which you check once a turn at the end of the turn. So if you can set that up, you win. And then swapping in things like the additional challenges, like I was talking about the boat ramp, where you have to start on the left and you must finish on the left as well. So to hit your goal, you have to have launched your boat into the water and gotten it back out of the water. Is basically what they're saying. or night fishing. Night fishing, during the day fishing, or kind of the fishing that we were doing, you can swap out as many of these lesson cards as you want. You don't have to create that big a line of things that you are activating. Whereas with night fishing, you are limited as to what you can swap out, so you can only do it twice, which means, for some of them that I played this time, I would have still won. But for others, it adds a little bit of a complication in that now you're set doing specific actions. But the question I'm asking myself as I look at this game is this one that has enough at the base game that makes me want to continue to explore it? I think yes, for a few more times, for sure. And maybe as I play it a few more times, I'll start to realize, like, oh, I'm very interested in, like, ramping up the challenge. Maybe as I start to figure out the puzzle of maybe swapping out more cards instead of building up as big a row, and kind of trying to manipulate that and seeing if I can do it on hard mode. But once I figure that out, I do question their replayability line for this. I think that this is a fun game, but like I said, a fine game. That's just my initial reaction to it, though. So definitely take that with a grain of salt. This is, for the Button Shine games, this is not one of the highest rated. But it is solo only, which immediately catches my attention. I appreciate that. They didn't try and shoehorn multiplayer into this in any way, or like competing against somebody else and like you're both building up your lines of actions and you're messing with the water. So you can like just play defensively and try and screw over the other person. I'm glad that that isn't a part of this game, because I think that would kind of ruin or taint what the game really kind of feels like it should be. But with that, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this was fun to check out. I mean, that was a fast stream, and I got in 3 games. Let me know your thoughts on fishing lessons. You can do so in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this content, please give the video a thumbs up. I stream every Monday, generally a solo game, though sometimes opening up cards, or like for trading card games, or Slay the Spire. Generally, I stream at 9 p.m. Central Time. And then on Wednesdays, I stream at 8 p.m. Central Time, generally a bigger campaign board game playing through solo. Right now, though, I'm going through my top 100 games of all time, so please join me for that. Though, I will say the easiest way to know when I go live is simply to subscribe and click that notification bell. That's going to let you know whenever I put up a new video or whenever I go live. And if you enjoy this content and want to check out other content that I put up, you can head over to nerdologists.com. The link is in the description below. And I'm writing about anime, manga, board games, tons of content on board games. And soon I'm going to be starting up for the holidays board game recommendations. And let's see if fishing lessons will make it into the stocking stuffer list. And if you like the sound of my sweet, sweet voice, or really, if you enjoy Marvel, which is another thing I do cover on nerdologist.com, but I also have a Marvel podcast, 10-Minute Marvel. So if you're interested in that, talking about the MCU, comics, things like that, you can join and check out that. Comes out every Tuesday, during the middle of the night. So be ready for your drive into the office Tuesday morning. But with that, again, thank you so much for listening. Please do smash the like button, and bottoms up.